Welcome to Tremendous Tuesday, and it's holidays. So what are you going to do during the holidays?
Well, I was thinking we could go, I know, the lounge room. What a great idea. I know many of you are going to be saying, well, it's tough that we can't actually go out much at this moment. But let me just say this to you. God has got a perfect plan for us. Even in the midst of all this lockdown and confusion, one thing I want us to remember this. If God is for us, who can be against us?
And we really hope that during this time of the holidays, now that the children are a bit more free, you don't have to do homeschooling with them, that you can relax a little and have great family time. You know, I think a great suggestion is every Sunday too. So why don't you get the whole family up, dress up as if you're going to church, and sit down together and watch the services. And there's more this week too, isn't there?
Well, this week, we've got a special thing at the CRC churches across Australia are doing. They're calling us all together to pray and fast on Thursday. Thursday, pray and fast. Get your family geared up. I still remember when our children were in primary school and they used to arrange classrooms at school to pray and fast and spend time just seeking God.
So this Thursday, we also invite you not only to pray and fast, but to come in for a prayer Zoom. The link will be sent out by the text from 7 to 8:30. And let's just really have time powerfully praying together to see change in this state in the COVID-19 situation.
So how about we just enjoy the word, make sure the word takes hold of our life, because see, as we pursue God, I can be sure one thing, that he will draw near to us and fulfill all that is needed in our life.
So have fun as families this week, and God bless you.
Welcome everyone, my name is Rejoyce, this is my older brother Samson, and today we'll be bringing you the devotion.
So our reading today is from the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, and I'm going to be reading some verses, but I encourage you to read the whole chapter so you can learn some new things about this book. But I'm going to read you only a few verses so we can discuss and talk about. So some of the verses is, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with humility comes wisdom. And another one says that the righteous person is rescued from trouble and he falls on the wicked instead. And our last one is that gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret. And those are our verses. And that last verse just stands out because it clearly says that gossip is really bad for us as well. And God does not encourage that. And trustworthy person keeps a secret. So that's why we need to have people around us so we can talk with and share with. And yeah, it's very important to have someone beside, like on our side, to encourage us and to talk with.
So today's devotion talks about how, we need to have people around us that we can trust, that we can confide in, as well as we need to be those people for others. And it's definitely important that if we want something from other people, we need to see that in ourselves.
Awesome. So do you think that the other person is a trustworthy person?
The other person? Do I think Samson is trustworthy?
Yeah.
Yes. Samson's very trustworthy.
And do I think Rejoice is trustworthy?
Yeah.
I have to think about that. No, she's very trustworthy.
How do you know that she is trustworthy?
Because she's very open-minded in the sense that I can talk to her about anything. And she understands where I'm coming from when I tell her something. And she's always ready to talk back, like in a good way, not like someone else. But
what about you, Rejoice?
Yeah, definitely. Samson and I, obviously over the years, we've spent time like hanging out, getting to know each other. And yeah, he's just shown over and over like that. He's someone that I can go to when I'm upset, when I'm really happy, just to talk about life or just to talk about how our day is. So yeah, Samson's definitely very trustworthy.
Any questions?
When did you guys meet?
We met on the train.
Yeah. We met in 2012. 8 years ago. It's not that long ago.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Which is pretty crazy. We met in Samoa. our family went on a trip. Saw this guy, said hi. Then he followed us back.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Came on the same plane. Nah, I came by myself. Yeah, but it was a very different experience. Rejoice back then was different to Rejoice now. But she's still the same person. She's very nice. It's just she's very shy when she meets you the first time, but once you get to know her, then you understand how nice she is and how kind-hearted she is. So
Yeah, thanks. That's real cute. When I first met Samson, he was just a really chill guy. He had a really big servant heart and just loved doing things for other people. Didn't talk much. Now he talks a bit too much. But it's Samson.
Awesome. What would you say to someone? How would you respond to someone who was gossiping?
Do you want to answer that?
okay, I can answer any question. So about gossip, if someone comes and tell me, my first response is it depends. Like I won't really say anything. I'll just change the topic to something else. Like I won't tell them off or anything because that's not me. I don't like telling people off. But I just be nice and then just change the topic. But if they keep talking about it, and I'll be like, what's your point? What are you trying to get out of it? And stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, I think it's really important that once someone starts gossiping or just talking about anyone else, you need to just shut that off. It's not right. We have the power to speak life or death over people, and gossip is not speaking life. So if anyone was initiating that with me, then you're gonna get a whole lecture and some, because that's just not. It's not what I'm about, and I don't want to encourage that in anyone else.
Come ask me.
Okay, last but not least, how can you be a safe friend? How can we be more safe, and how can we make it easier for people to confide in us?
Oh, it's easy. Just be a good listener, and just be a good listener. And at the same time, they want to hear something from you, like something positive. That because at the moment, when they're telling you stuff that they're struggling about, it's just they're not happy. So they want to hear something good and positive. So just be a good listener.
Treat other people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
You want to be treated with respect, treated nice, then do it. That's it. Pretty simple.
Peace out.
Have a good day. God bless. That's it from us.